Greetings, everybody. BJ Weller back with you for a wonderful Saturday afternoon here. Was it March 24th? We are in the midst of spring now. Spring has begun, supposedly. It's actually starting to warm up finally. But yes, let's get back to some retro gaming here. We've had to, unfortunately, forego some retro gaming here. Over the last few weeks here, because as we all know, as I have mentioned in other streams and videos, that's my poor regular gaming streaming system is kaput for the time being, and looks like it will remain so. So, fortunately, that sort of put a damper on some of our streaming and some of our videos and stuff we had to do until we can sort of get our other systems set up and ready to go for streaming. So we'll see how it goes here. So far, so good. I did some tests with my virtual machine here on our system here, and everything seems to be doing just fine, just dandy. So we're good to go. Finally to get back here in SimCity 2000, work on our Abbybooville city here. Let me do this real quick. I want to just want to there we go. I don't need the virtual machine menu bars here. Oh, come now. You're killing me here. There we go. There we go, just so we can get more of the game window in here. There we go. All right, good. Slightly more. Not a big whole lot of difference, but it makes a difference to me. So, all right, where we left off many moons ago, it seems like we were in the urban renewal kits building, terraforming essentially what is going to be our city mass here. And at least we got that pretty much wrapped up. I don't think there's any other terraforming that I need to do. We got our mountain up here with some water, little lakes up there. We got some lakes up here, river, big lake over here, and of course populated by our trees, some plateaus, and all sorts of good stuff. So the question now is, I guess since they don't have any waterfalls, I can't do hydroelectric plants here. I probably could do something with that. I mean, I could make a waterfall down here, but I think we're going to forego that. I think we're just going to go with some of the other options we have here for our power supplies. The question is, I think the question I had, what I was mulling over last time, was whether I should start doing some building in the urban renewal kit, get some of that stuff out of the way, such as our power plants, some of the zoning, some of the power lines. But I think if I remember right, I wanted to do this completely fresh. Just start completely fresh, because I've pretty much always done that. I've gone through the urban renewal kit and done a lot of initial building and that kind of stuff, basically to save myself some time and money in my city. But I think for the purposes of this series that we're going to do here with Abbybooville, I sort of want to do it straight up, so to speak, and do it like you normally would when you're just starting a fresh city here, just picking the land mass and going straight out with it. The question is, do I want to do... I'm not sure if I want to do anything with this. I thought I had all that connected. That may have changed, though. And maybe not. Maybe I did leave it like that on purpose. Just trying to see if I want to go back to the urban renewal kit and make any other changes to the landmass before we begin. That way, at least the landmass is set. And I don't think I do. I think everything's pretty much the way we want it. So the only question now is where I'm going to start. Where do I want to start our city off here? I like to, let's see, well, let's see, we should only have, that's not where we're looking for power here. Power plant. So we've got oil, we've got coal, and we've got the hydroelectric, which of course is not going to help us because that requires waterfalls. We got some info. Coal power plants generate large amounts of vile black smoke that will cover your buildings in soot. Your citizens may start complaining when they have to repaint their buildings every 2 years. Hydroelectric ORs generate very clean and efficient but require a large investment of capital. They require only minimal maintenance, but as you can see, only 20 megawatts of power. So if we were to times this by 10 to get to 200 megawatts, we're looking at $4,000. So essentially the same as a coal power plant. To get, we need 10 of these to get the same output as one coal power plant. Oil power. Use of oil power fluctuates with the cost of petroleum. Is marginally cleaner than coal power. So I'm probably thinking here, do a little bit of oil power, but it's a lot more expensive too. At the initial outset, we're only getting another 20 megawatts here for 2,400 simoleons more. Out of curiosity here, let's just zoom in here. Only be placed on waterfall tiles, which of course, yes. We already know we don't have any waterfall tiles. Oh, nope, sorry, I didn't want to do that. Let me zoom in here. So you got a couple of get some small lakes up here. That's about it. So I don't really have any waterfall. So again, I can make these waterfall tiles and make like a little river that flows into here from the top of the mountain, which kind of makes sense. But nah, we'll go without hydroelectric for now. So let's see, so we're starting off here with 20,000 simoleons. Figure out where I'm going to want to put this power plant. So if I go any of the corners where I really want to put the power plants, it's leaving us a fair distance from the water. Unless we do this corner here or this corner here, a little bit closer to the larger lake. Unless I just throw it off to the side here. But again, the corners, by tradition in these old games, have always been better. Decisions. So many tiles. We're looking at, not looking at too many tiles here. We're looking at a lot here. So you know what? I think we're going to start down in this corner. Yeah, it's a little bit further there. So yeah, you know what? We're going to start down in this corner right here. Let's go ahead. The question now, again, the question is, do I spend a little extra money for a little bit cleaner and slightly more power, or do I go for the coal? I think I want to go for oil. I may not place this item on the edge of the map. Really? What about coal here? Not place this item on the edge of the map. Why not? I should be able to. It's interesting that I cannot place the power plants on the edge of the map. Should be able to. Oh, you know why? Because I think I was a little off here, maybe. Let's see here. I should be able to put it right here. Really? Interesting. Alright. What if I go in and in here? if I put it up here? What if I put it here? It won't because it's terraformed probably. So let's go. Alright, so there we go. I was able to place it there, interestingly enough. Okay. Alright, so what we want to do now is get a road system here. Let's rotate that way. So we were going to want a road to go past here. So let's go ahead road. Is there any difference in road or tunnel? Alright, no. So we definitely want road. The question is, do I want to go across the edge of the map? I may want to put a rail across the edge of the map here. Let's get a road system there. So we're gonna make this back corner industrial here. And we'll put commercial here. And of course, a residential by the lake to help with our now I could zone this up here, couldn't I? I gotta remember I need water. Let's back this up here a bit. Oh, do I not have sound? Let's go to music. Sound effects. Here we go. They were all off for some reason. I might turn the music off later, but let me see here. Let's go zone. Either light or dense, huh? I wonder if I want to start with light residential. That's $5 per tile. Dense residential, I think, is 10, right? Yeah. So if I do it here, let's see. And I gotta make sure I leave room here for water pumps. Water pump's $100. Let's go through a water pump down there. Alright, let's go with dense residential. So the question is, do I want that at the edge of the map or not? Alright, so let's do some dense residential there. Let's do dense commercial here. So we'll do the dense commercial there. That way it'll be easy just to run the power lines across. So let's see these for water pumps here. Gotta remember we need room for police and fire stations as well. So let's rotate here because we're going to want industrial as well. We're going to keep industrial over on this side. So let's bring the road down. Like that. What we can do is throw industrial right next to this guy here. Like that. Although, you know what? Let's go like that. For the road to go this way, which is kind of what we want, so let's go. Yeah, so let's go ahead and build a neighbor connection anyway. We'll go light industrial here. Make that light industrial too. We'll have some industrial up along this side too. At this point, you know, I might as well just make that all light industrial there. So there's not going to be a lot of building there. Alright, so what we want to do is finish the road here. Like that. So we got a road system. Now, being right next to the power plant, we shouldn't need power lines, but we'll see. Water pipes. It's taking my money, but it's not building my pipes. See, now it builds. Alright, well, I'm going to assume that the water pipe's built. Yes, there we go. Alright. All right. I think that's a start here. That's almost half our cash right now to build just that little bit. So let's go ahead and let's go turtle speed for the moment. We have a power plant. We're good there. We have our power plant. Ha 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 ha. Okay. High industrial demand. No residential or commercial demand, but that's okay. All right, so let's see. We've got. All right, so we got stuff building now. Good. So I may do some more industrial here in a moment. Citizens demand road and rail. We got road and rail. We're good. Oh, we got road. We don't have rail yet, which is fine. A little early for rail. Oh, you know what? That needs power. That's going to need power. So we're gonna have to run the power line like that so we get power there. Let's check underground here real quick. Yep, so we've got water a-flowing. Commercial buildings, so we got some light industrial here. So we got really high industrial demand right now. So I'm thinking we're gonna have to build some more industrial here. More industry. June, so we're 6 months into 6 months into it right now. Let's turn the signs off for a minute. Which one is the signs here? Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. I thought there was a way to... Oh, here we go. That takes the signs off. Okay, water flowing. Things are building. Alright, so now we're getting some residential demand here. Alright, so let's go ahead and figure this one out here. I guess what I want to do is do, let's go ahead and do dense industrial here. We'll go like that. Technically it's in that tile, so I should be able to go 3 out like that. Now we're going to need power lines. Troll pipes. Hey Cad, what up? Yeah, troll pipes indeed. Alright, so let's go ahead. Yeah, see, the power lines just did it too. So I think it's just a little bit of they built a church. Seriously? We need homes, not a church. Killing me, game. You're killing me already. Let's take a look at our pipes. Yeah, alright, so yeah, that's fine. Problem is we don't have pipes connecting here, so I'm going to need pipes here. I'm probably going to need another water pipe pump too. There we go, that connected. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Your end expense. Oh, look at that. We're getting $2 in. $2. And we're spending $8. So we're losing money. There's a shocker. Or no, this is expense. Or is this you're in expense? Oh, okay. This might be our okay, so this might be expense then. I'm thinking red would be, of course, our expenses. So this here, we're looking like we're getting $2. Current fund year, end of year funds looks like we're gonna have $2 more. All right. Good enough anyway. So it is now 1901. Just bulldoze the church. I should. One more pipe. There we go. That gets the water flowing. And now it looks like, of course, we've got. Alright, so we got light industry building there anyway. All right, so we're good. Absolutely no commercial demand right now. Let's bulldoze this church here. Let's bulldoze the abandoned buildings. Except, of course, for the one that the power lines are running through because we need it. And let's rezone here again. Thank you. I should have known better to build without a permit. Yes, indeed. Indeed. Well, we just lost our religion here in Abbybooville. But I'm sure we'll get it back at some point once we grow a little bit larger here. And it makes it worthwhile. And I'm wondering if I should throw a park here. I think electricity flows through a park. We'll find. Oh, nope. Well, we'll find out soon enough, because I'm going to do this. There's a little experiment here. And I am going to build myself a small little park here. Oh, there we go. Yes, my people love me. Yeah, I doubt Abby cares about religion yet. Yeah, indeed, she does not. Alright, good. Yeah, it looks like we're still operating, so good. It does flow through the parks. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Alright, good. So still pretty low commercial demand, but that's alright. We're set up for when we do get some demand here. Turn the sign back. Well, I guess the sign doesn't matter right now. I know there's a neighbor connection there. She been in church yet? No, yeah, we've taken her. We've taken her to church. Sometimes she behaves, sometimes she doesn't. All depends on the mood, but you know, she's 3 years old, so that's understandable. She enjoys the singing. I know she enjoys the singing. But for the most part now, she stays home with me, so I don't go anymore either. But yeah, for the most part, we try to avoid the situation anyway till she gets a little bit older. So on Sundays when I'm off, she's usually staying home with me. In fact, Mrs. Weiler usually takes Erin Saturday evenings for the Saturday evening mass, just to make it easier. Because she doesn't like to get up and do stuff on Sunday unless we've got something planned. Well, yeah, they built the church again. Well, all right. I guess we're gonna have a church. I guess we're going to have a church in Abbybooville, and, well, I got a lot of residential demand anyway, so I think I can expand a residential. Let me see here. Oh, wow. 1901's already, we already blew through 1901 here. And this is on turtle speed. I was just about to speed it up, but, maybe not then. Alright, so now, it did lose power. There we go. So let's see. As long as our year-end funds are going up, that's what I want to see here. So this is expenses. This is income, I presume. Now let's see. 18 bucks. We're looking at 19. So that looks about right here. We're gonna need police and fire though. That's really gonna nip us expenses wise. Let me, two Oak Creeks. I've not seen that before, where the neighbors actually share a name there. Don't remember seeing that at all. All right, so we're gonna have to expend. Let's expend residential here. See, very low commercial demand, but we're still building up commercially. That's interesting. What is that? Where's my query tool? This is my query tool. What are you? Oh, a resort hotel. Interesting. It's not watered. Yes, I know it's not watered, unfortunately. So it should tell me this is not powered. So that's a bummer. So I'm going to have to bulldoze the park. I don't want to have to do that, but that's what I need to do, because we've got to get power here. Alright, so we got her powered. So let's, Pollution low, powered yes, watered. So we're getting 54,000. It's good for 54,000 gallons per month right now. So that just that one should tide us over nicely for the time being. Wow, we got high rise here. Let's check that out. Condominium. So good. We got our hotel. We got a condominium. What's this here? An office building. Good. So what we got here? We got our factory. We got substation. Abandoned building. Wonderful. I want the little blue thing. Chemical storage. That's right. Those are the chemical storage things. So we're running at 11% of capacity. 50. I gotta remember, these things now have a lifespan. We're going to run into lifespan issues, but that's okay. Yeah, see, we're going to have low industrial and residential, or industrial and commercial demand. Maybe it's one huge Oak Creek split into two cities. Possibly, yes. East Oak Creek and West Oak Creek or something to that effect. But if you look at the map, you can see there. Yeah, see, the view here. I guess or the look of the city here does change. That's right. I'm rotating. I was about to say what? No, I rotated though. I think this does change because this is the population of the city here. I think as the cities get bigger, the sprawl. I guess the urban sprawl changes, if I remember correctly. All right, so enough talking. Let's get some residential, more residential build up here. The question is, how far I want to go back here. So right now I've got residential. We're going to keep it dense here. So I want to maintain the edges here for our water pumps. You see, do I have a marina yet? That's the question. I forgot how. Oh, nope. Stop it. Let's do it this way. Marina's not going to fit there. I'm trying to think how I have to build the marina. Not that I'm going to build one right now, but just out of curiosity. See, I don't think I think I need 3 tiles across that go into the water, and I need 3 tiles on land, and the rest can be in water. So I don't think I have enough tiles across here, and there's not going to be enough room on the river here. That's right. All right, so we've got some more residential building. $1903 already. All right, we're still gaining some cash here. Let's check out some tax rates here. So residential, commercial, industrial. So I don't really want to change taxes quite yet. But I am going to want to do some ordinances that are going to bring us. Okay, that's only going to bring in 1 simoleon. That's 2 simoleons. 3, but that's going to increase in 1. That's going to increase crime like crazy. So I don't want to do that until I can get a police station in here. I'll need a fire station too. Do I have disasters? Yeah, let's keep disasters off for the time being. I will do that till we get a little bit more established here. So I'm thinking probably police and fire, right, in this general area here. That'll give us good coverage for what we got right now. Right, well, let's see. You know what? Let's zone first. See, It's just a question of how much space I want to leave here. I don't want to leave too much along the banks here. I'm going to try to build up as close to the banks as possible, which means the road will have to run this way. There we go. What I can do is throw our park there. So let's go through our park there. There we go. Now we got our park back. Just gotta watch here. So if a water pump there will get power. A water pump there will get power. Okay, I can throw a pump there. Pumps along here will get power too. So we're okay. That. See, I like how I query this. It tells me what our capacity, where we're at running capacity wise. Unfortunately, it doesn't do that. Or it just tells me 50. So I guess this tells me how much, because I think that number went down. So I guess when this reaches 0 gallons per month, we're running out of water. But right now, everybody's watered except that thing there. Those guys there. So I might actually need another water pump. So let's go ahead and throw that in then. I know the water system here in the game was one of those things that was very problematic to try and figure out. It was nice. It was a nice addition, but I don't think it worked quite as well. And I think that's why they ended up abandoning it in SimCity 3000, or if I don't recall if we in 3000 if we had water. If they did have water, the system was reworked to be a little bit more easier to manage. Now we go underneath. Yeah, we should have water to everybody now. Almost. The abandoned buildings, of course, won't get to water or construction either, so we're good. We're good. All right. I think we're underway here now. Excellent. Boy, what's constructing here? Construction. Okay, you're not telling me what you're building though. Another condominium. Good. Excellent. Ooh. Yeah, see, low industrial demand now, unfortunately. Low. That's because we need more residential. So let's take a look at some stats here. Water. Good. Oh, all right. Still making money. All right, that's what we like. Yeah, so we've got some high crime here. Density, rate of growth. Good. Positive rate of growth, what we want to see, but dense water, good. Yeah, I know. We're going to be pollution until we can get some cleaner industry going here. Roads, no rail, traffic. Showing city window. So there we go. This will help us here anyway. So there's our traffic. So we got some crime there. Of course, we got some crime there. Water, yep, we know everybody's watered. Everybody should be powered. Good. Let's check out our density here. The darker the color, the higher the density. Nice. Alright, good. This is going to show us our land value. Again, the darker the color, the higher the value, as I recall, which is nice. Good. Very high value there. That's what I like. Check out our pollution. Yeah, obviously high pollution there, but we're pretty good. All right. I'm just gonna have to keep building some residential here. Keep in mind, I'm going to need police and fire. I think you're right. Yep, it's 3x3. Fire is 3x3. Oh, hospital too. Hospital might come in handy for health. So I think I'll put those 3 things there. But again, that's going to be expensive, and that's going to start putting us in the red expenses wise until I get some more population here. Alright, so let's just keep going dense residential here. No. Thank you. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Stop. Let's go back here. Oh! That's what I was trying to avoid. That's what I was trying to avoid. Alright. Let's try this again, shall we? So I want to go that way. Yeah, so we're essentially going to run diagonal across here. So let's go ahead. Let's just do a lot of residential here. That's what I want to do. Just build that like that, so we can go like that. So what we're going to do, we're going to leave. Yes. Can you have the what?
Bag.
What are you talking about?
The bag. Mommy bought.
What bag? Oh, that child. There we go. Now here. Yeah, still. Oh, yeah, oh my god, that's not good. Too many abandons, that's right. So that's good. We're just going to keep residentialing here. Budget here. Alright, we're moving on up. Moving on up. I know, yeah, I am reading this wrong. 103 is what we're bringing in. We're estimated to bring in 101 in 1906. That's what that is. Alright. That makes sense now. That's what we're estimating that we should be bringing in next month. Or next year, I should say. Because I added transit. That's going to cost more in 1906 as opposed to 1905. Alright. That's, yeah. All these systems I gotta try to remember here. Alright, so let's keep going here. So, question is where I want to zone up here. I think we'll do this, we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. I think, yeah, I'm trying to think whether I want to build right on top of the water here or not. curiosity, let me see again this marina. Yeah, see, it's not, I don't think it's gonna work there. Here, it should work. Is that something? Okay. That's something to consider. Alright, so let's go ahead with the road here. I think what I want, let's get some let's just go ahead and build right there. Oh, NT Seth, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Much appreciated indeed. Alright, so we got stuff building up now. Good. And that should hopefully, once we get enough people here, that should hopefully, and see, the thing is train. I have not, so I sort of got an idea of laying rail along the edge here, but yeah, I did not think that through because the rail is going to have to come up somewhere. So I think what I want to do, since we've got abandoned buildings here anyway, is go ahead and bulldoze. Clear out the rubble. Let's go ahead and D-zone here, because that's where we'll run the rail up that way. Oh, I haven't seen this game in ages. How's it going? Oh, it's going good. We're doing good today. Yes, I know this game is what? When did this come out? 98, I think? I don't recall. Or was it 91, 92? Oh, yeah, so I'm trying to think. Yeah, because the original came out in 89, so this was like 91, 92. Yeah, it's been ages. Indeed. Hope all is well with you. As a matter of fact, I got to update my my follower list now, since I have to do that manually. Go ahead and do that. Well, thank you for joining us this wonderful afternoon. Doing some retro gaming here. I tried to do retro gaming on Saturdays. Now that I've gotten one of my temporary, now permanent systems up and running with my virtual machines on the system that is no longer functioning. So I was browsing through games and saw this. This brings me way back. Yeah, I know. That's why I like doing the retro gaming, because it's all these games that I grew up playing, although I was pretty much an adult when this came out officially. But fun nonetheless. Try to get those old games in streaming. I just used to spend countless hours in previously. So good. So we're going up there now. All right, good. So it's always a joy when I can do this. Now that, like I said, I got my system here up and running with the virtual machines again. I can go back to doing some SimCity 2000 here on Saturdays. Oh, this is what I was doing here. Come on now. There we go. File. Save that. Try to remember how to play it too. Remember the various systems and stuff. That's always fun. All right, I think we're good there. Oh, I've got to. This is all wonky. There we go. That's better. Of course, I don't think this is going to update because I don't have stream labels installed on this system. I'm going to have to do that. But we can update that later. And I think you make us as, I think we have 200 followers now. Yes, indeed. NT Seth, congratulations too. Our 200th follower. Much appreciated for that. Which means now I'm going to have to plan out our 200 follower celebration stream here, which is, if if I recall correctly, is going to be a viewer's choice stream. Thank you very much. So I'm gonna have to get the poll up and running on Twitch here, so people can so we can figure out what I'll be playing for a stream at some point in the future. All right. That of course, who's ever viewing will be able to decide upon. All right, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna run the rail. I think I want to run the rail up this way, although trying to think, because then what would I put here? No, you know what? I was going to run the road up this way, wasn't I? Well, I don't necessarily have to run the road up this way. I could always go this way with the road. Oh, crap, and I forgot he's got no power now, doesn't he? All right, so that, yeah. That changes things. All right, so let's just get rid of that altogether. So we'll run the rail up along the edge here, I guess. Because we do have highways that eventually come into play. I think I'll just stick with there we go. I think what I'll do is I think the only SimCity games I've played were the one on the Super Nintendo and this one. Yeah, I did the Super Nintendo one too. I did have that. I played this one first. Oh, shoot. I forgot when I bulldozed that stuff, I killed my power to my residential area. That's not good. There we go. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think there were two. SimCities for Nintendo. Trying to think if there was one for the original NES. I think the one that was on Super Nintendo was based off of the classic, SimCity Classic. But I think they did one for SimCity 2000. I think there was a SimCity 2000 for Nintendo, which I may have. I'll have to go dig out all my old Nintendo games. I think I may have picked that up on eBay years and years ago. But yeah, the one on Super Nintendo I really put a lot of time in. I ended up building a city where I filled in everything. And I think the Nintendo version was a little had an isometric view that was similar to what we have here. That you had to physically tell it, oh, let's go isometric view, and you couldn't do anything, and it was just like a different view to look at your city. But I kind of remember that they had like a special statue to a Mario statue, if I remember correctly, a Mario statue. I think even Sim Ant. Yes, I think there were a couple of Sim games. Because I want to say there was one called Sim Earth or something like that was on Super Nintendo too. But yeah, it was this game and really the classic Wizardry games, both on PC and on Super Nintendo. Although I think I played the Wizardry 5 on Super Nintendo more than I played the Wizardry games on PC. Because at the time I didn't have a PC when the Wizardry games came out. I could play them until I picked up an IBM PC XT for a little while. Or a Commodore. No, it was the Commodore. The Commodore 64, I had that on for a little while. But by that time, we had the Super Nintendo and was playing a lot of it on that. Yeah, the Mario statue. So remember, because I think that was sort of a reward if you hit a certain high level population, you got the Mario statue unlocked. Alright, so we've got, so we're kind of even now on residential demand. Now we've got to get our industrial demand build up. So, okay, so we've got our rail. So this is where our rail is going to go. So it's going to go up along the edge, and it's going to go up through here. So we can sort of get through the middle of town, too. I got to remember, I need placement for... there we go. I need placement for our hospital and our police station. And if I remember right, they still need road access as well. Abbybooville awakens. Abbybooville times. Let's see. What's our weather report? Morning fogs. Abbybooville's ugly side. So pollution. Yeah, crime. Obviously. Traffic not too bad. Taxes not too bad. Okay. Pollution concerns, accidents, expanse. Let's see what we got here. Business struggle. The competition is heating up among local companies as they struggle each other to meet their labor demands. A few more of the progressive companies, including Richards Manufacturing and Glotz Fabrotechnics, have broken out in a health insurance war to attract potential employees through their doors. Not the competitions. Neither company will comment on the success of their respective plans, but both companies have been continually expanding. Oh boy. Well, spelled that wrong. Because I think that's a good title for my Abbybooville Awakens. I think we will use that as the title for the YouTube portion of this video. You just don't see this kind of thing every day. We're quite cantankerous about it. Are you really? Let's take a survey. Really resent the time I sit in traffic and mostly about how I don't spend enough time with my family. And there I am, just wasting hours every day sitting in the car. My doctor is friendly, competent, expensive, but that's to be expected. Pollution is a problem here. My wife and I have been looking at a property near Amarillo to get away from it. Abhorrent. It's pretty gross when we go hiking and look down and see a gray soup with buildings pops. Yeah, see, I don't know if I can do anything about that. Where are we? 1907, right? I don't think anything else is unlocked yet. Increased industry, lured things, new families, which helps the viable burgeoning growth. Compromising the health of its inhabitants. I address the audience as well, ensuring that the town plans to assess the pollution problem and act promptly. Okay. We don't have a local team yet. I haven't built a stadium. I'll have to do that too. Minus 5 degrees in August. Yeah, isn't that great? Minus 5 degrees Fahrenheit in August. I don't even think that it gets that cold in August in Alaska. I would have to be that'd have to be way up in the Arctic Circle somewhere.